Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, Lucky Stars Community. Cat Star here, and today we are going to do another reading with the Gypsy Witch Fortune cards. Excuse me. I believe that's what they're called. We've done one reading with these before. They're kind of a little wild, so this could be a bit of a wild reading. I don't know what we're going to get, but we are going to see what message you need to hear or what message needs to come through or come out, Aquarius. All right. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Also subscribe. It's right down there. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go ahead and see what needs to come through. Ooh, you got the Joker, so you got a wild card coming through. I just said wild. Isn't that interesting? All right, let's see. What else? What else needs to come through for Aquarius? Oh, Lord. That's like way... Well, it's too many, but we're going to put it here. Okay. Let's see. Well, I don't know. Will there be any rhyme or reason? It is wild coming through here. So we're going to see what it is. Now, you've got that wild card. We already talked about wild, so the wild ride. I feel like this is going to be a wild ride type of reading, Aquarius. Whew. Bit wild. We're going to split this up a little bit. I don't know if we'll make rhyme or reason, if this will make any sense whatsoever, or if it'll just be just a crazy wild mess. It could be. Okay. Hot mess kind of energy coming through here. First, when you have the mouse, denotes loss by theft. Nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty, but distant, the loss will be irretrievable. I was trying to make that into something it wasn't. So some of you might be trying to make something into something that's not. This says mouse, but that very much does not look like a mouse to me. I guess if I looked a little closer, I'm not sure. I guess it's supposed to be the mouse hole and the mouse like nose or what have you. But because it is nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty. Okay, so that is exactly where we're at. This is number 29, also number 6 of the spades, right? Is that spades? Yeah, I think that's spades. I need to do some research. I actually do this stuff with the cards too. I just haven't ever done it. Yeah. Anyway, this is air. So this is Aquarius energy, right? The spades are air energy. But because of where it's at, it is recovery after a great difficulty. So some of you are coming into, actually, I'm going to get a tarot deck here. We're going to see what is the wild card that's coming through here. We're going to get some clarification. I hadn't planned on this and it hadn't been, but now it's like, okay, the wild card. What is the wild card? So you've got recovery after great difficulty here, Aquarius. What is the wild card? What is that great difficulty, or what is the recovery, right? Let's see. What was the great difficulty? Let's do that. What was the great difficulty? Why is the wild card here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Why is the wild card here? What was the great difficulty? Interesting. These ones just came out. So I'm actually gonna, they came out in the last reading. So that was the High Priest and the Hermit. So potentially some of you, you know, had difficulty. They came out on the last reading that I did with this deck. So I'll link that at the end of this video. But going through a rough time was what that video was. So it was the High Priest and the Hermit. Let's see. So that was the great difficulty. So some of you, dang, that just flew out. We're having a hard time. 4 of Coins. Some of you, the wild card that's coming through here, some of you are having a hard time and or difficulty with, right, with that loss. But it's going to be a recovery. So some of you have done some soul searching. You've looked at your beliefs. You've kind of looked at what's going on, and it's coming back full circle. Okay. You also, with that wild card, you have the 4 of Coins. So some of you are moving into a state of security. That's where, right, that difficulty left you feeling insecure, or as if there was something to be concerned about, or like as if things weren't working out. So it is bringing you back into a state of feeling secure. So however that comes through for you with this, okay? The next one you have is number 24. So you've got number 29, 24, 26, and 21, and then 42 and 34. So this is very much within kind of a sync. So there's a syncing going on. Hand in hand indicates confining disposition. Some of these words are weird to me. When in close proximity to 38, 39, or 42, we do have 42. Isn't that interesting how that comes through? So, confiding disposition. Hand in hand indicates confiding disposition. When in proximity, friendship will warm into love. When near 45, which we do not have 45, but we do have 42, favor will be found with superiors. Near 48, financial success. So there's a friendship that will be warming into love is what's coming through. So there's this hand-in-hand energy. So that may be exactly what it is. For some of you, you may have felt... it says, remember, nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty. So some of you may have been having a bit of difficulty within love or relationships. That wild card coming through here with that energy of security. And or you also had that, which we didn't take, you also had that high priest, which is the hermit. And no, excuse me, the Hierophant and the Hermit come out as well. So some of you did some soul searching, kind of went inward, got a little bit of potentially maybe you had some knowledge that came through or an experience that came through that really kind of led you back into an energy of, you know, being hand in hand, either with the same person or with somebody new. It's interesting how it's leading towards that. Let's see what the next card is. Wait, let's see what 42 is, because it says when in proximity to 42. 42 is armor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. All right, so you've got the King of Hearts and the Queen of Spades coming through here. So those two are locked in. So there's this locked in kind of energy, Aquarius. So some of you are moving into this hand in hand, locked in energy, that armor, right? Armor is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. Ooh, Aquarius, look at that. Someone looking at you with great love and longing. Hopefully it's not the mouse. Unless you like mice. Then there's that. Look, we even have the star here. Look at. It's interesting. These are so interesting to me, but they also feel like a wild goose chase. I think that's exactly what it is. They also feel like a wild goose chase. You got that wild energy, that wild card, the wild goose chase. So I don't use them as often because sometimes I'm like, did that even make sense? Did it? Right? Yeah. Okay. We have number 9 and number 26, depending on how you look at it. So the park foretells a new love. What the what? A new love when very near, if distant false friends. So you see it is nearer to this. What is it near and far from? This is the question. See, it's a wild goose chase. It's like, okay, is it like this is nearby, and so this is nearby, right? And it's right next to all the love cards. So I assume that that is what it is. The park foretells a new love when very near. It is very near. And, right, 24 and 42 are opposites. So, right, it says when it's by, that will turn into love. Interesting, Aquarius. So this is all about love. Very much wild. The wild card. So this could be a wild kind of romance or a wild kind of energy around you. There could be a wild card. It could be you. It could be another person. It very much feels like love coming through here, Aquarius. And it keeps coming through all of these cards. We've got 2 more, but the star is here. So you're here as well. Okay, so your energy is being shown here. I'm a little concerned about this card, but we'll see what it is because I haven't looked ahead to see what that's about. So I don't know if it's going to be great all the way through, or if there's going to be some kind of demise energy, or that, because that wild goose chase, for some, you may have felt like you've been on a wild goose chase, but it really feels like somebody feels like they've been on a wild goose chase to come out and or let you know that they have something for you or that they're in love with you, Aquarius. Interesting. But there is that security coming back in, okay, with that wild card. Number 34, the star ensures success in all enterprises when near, when very distant, some unlucky events. So see, this is the 2. Isn't that interesting? Because we talk about 22 and the 2s and stuff like that with Aquarius. But it's very near as well, right? It's right in the realm. What makes it distant? Is it like, right? Okay. It's very near. So we're taking it all as very near. So there is the ensured success in all enterprises, including love, coming through here, Aquarius. Okay. And then you have number 21 or number 7. This was number 34. Number 34, 3 plus 4 equals 7. So isn't that interesting? The stork. What? Shut up. Shut up. So you're getting together with somebody. This isn't even a love reading, Aquarius. This is just a timeless reading, but it looks like you're getting just together with somebody and having a baby. For those of you that have been waiting for that, that is what's going to come through. Isn't that interesting? The stork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance which lies from the person. The stork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance which it lies from the person. So the person is here, at least in this reading, because obviously this isn't face to face, but the person is here and the card is here. So that's sooner, right? So you're going to be, for some of you, you're going to find out that there's a potential that it's time for a new baby, right? The stork generally denotes that, and that you're going to be moving into a new residence, a larger residence, sooner or later, but the closer it is, right? And you have Cupid right here. Oh, crazy, you just can't make this up. Here, this wild, what the, shut up, what energy coming through. And then the fact that the star comes through as a 2, and you've got the 2 and the 2, right? Because it's a playing card kind of energy, but 2 and the 22s, just, it blows my mind. This one really, the wild card here came out as a full-on, straight up, no questions asked love reading, all the way down to the stark, the stark. That was interesting. The stork, the star being here, and all of the love cards and the security. Interesting, Aquarius. The wild card, wild energy from the beginning. This is going to be a wild ride, a wild romance, a wild, passionate love, Aquarius. And it leads in the long haul, a child, and building a home together. So that's gorgeous. Wow. I never, ever, ever in a million years thought this would come through with a reading. I've never had a reading like this. And I don't think I ever would again, but I've only used these cards a couple times because they're such wild kind of, I don't know what I'm going to get energy for you guys. So this couldn't be any more complete, though. It couldn't be any more straight to the point and straight just there. Of course, it goes right into, and beautiful. I can't even. I never had a reading like this before. And it's coming through, and it came through in such a beautiful way. So for some of you, right, we went from the last one, right into like that energy of this one. So I'll link the other one that I did recently that kind of goes with this that we talked about at the beginning, because it felt like, but then this whole thing, this had a twist, boy. This had a twist. I did not see this coming. I did not. Okay. Blows my mind as well. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button right down there. Subscribe. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. And the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Besides all these wild kind of readings that come through, you don't want to miss those, do you? Of course not. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. Also, it does help a lot. So, you know, what better way to assist and or support the Lucky Stars community, your community. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.